Good evening, folks. Anthony Bateman Sr. at Enola Raceway. Coming to you tonight on my slot car layout. Did work on it on and off today. Today is kind of a lazy day. I probably took a nap. I went down like 1:30. Then get up to about 5 o'clock, quarter after, and then my niece invited me over, and my baby brother was there too with his family. It was nice, and we just hung out. She cooked a little food, and then now I'm down here, but wicked tired. But anyways, I was watching empty slots, and I'm gonna try to film this. I don't know. I'm not that great filming stuff yet. So, but anyways, I have some track here, curves, but I want this switch curve, this piece of track. And let me see if I can, let's see. Yeah, here we go. So, I'm gonna pull this out. And I have the Omni slot box, and I have to pull the black wire off. I guess it has shored out. You know, if it's on, with the regular Carrera system, of course it won't shut. It won't blow a fuse or whatever. Short out, I should say. So I got two of them. So like I said in my earlier recordings, I'm going to try to use every bit of my track. I know guys said, I don't do that, blah, blah, blah. But it's my track, and as long as it's got a nice flow, I think it'll be all right. I built a bridge. I got stuff for a bridge. I bought actually two of them because I have a 4-lane set. So, well, after I fix the wire, I'm going to pan around and show you what I did. I just built a track. I have just styrofoam blocks from one of the sets holding it up. I'm going to build my own uprights. For right now, I'm going to use the Carrera ones, but to be honest with you, they're kind of cheesy, I think. So I'm going to build my bridge probably out of poplar. That's a little bit harder than pine. I don't know yet. And then I'm gonna, the sides I want a wood burn like stone, and I'm gonna attempt to carve stone bridge, and then I'm going to put some joint compound over it, and then paint it, and then weather it. So we'll see what happens. That's my intentions. We'll see. Still right in the thinking phase, but the bridge I have to set up where that's not going to interfere with line of sight, because where I have it now, I was thinking about putting it in the middle. I don't think that's going to go good because it's going to block the view of the lower track. So the outside lane to my right, I'm going to put the bridge on the outside, and then have the other track loop around through the bridge, and then back this way, and then possibly straight to here. But I'm still figuring it out because this end, I have tracks that kind of zigzag. I want to incorporate. And then I want to have straight lane too. So I had to figure this crap out, but I put a lot of curbs together. I'm getting curbs tomorrow, hopefully. I sent to Carrera. And the ladies was really nice. So, to be honest with you, I'm going to probably buy most of my track. I don't need much now from there. And then I was on last night listening to Slot Valley Racing Dan's show. I love the show. Well, anyways, and Warren was on, so I got talking about cars, and they were talking about cars, so I like to buy some cars off of Warren. Plus, I have to get a hold of Rahul because I love F1 cars, and I want to try to get 1/24th scale digital F1 cars. I love F1 cars. I love the Lolas. I the bigger cars. I wanna, I want to have those in digital. And then most of them, I got a lot of cars I have in analog. That is 132. Some of them I'm going to digitize, but I want to buy some already digitized because by the time I buy the digital pieces for these cars, it doesn't really make any sense because they're going to cost more than to buy just with the digital already set in there. So, but there's certain cars I definitely want to digitize. But to be honest, I think I'm going to be here alone, racing most of the time because everybody's always busy. My plan is getting, I got 2 guys down the street. They're going to come over. I'm going to make some finger foods, hors d'oeuvres and like that, sandwiches because they're easy. And then, cheese and crackers, pepperoni, cookies. Maybe, or I might even make goulash, something like that. Maybe goulash. I could even make a stew, right? And then just have fun. That's what I want to have fun. And then the set that was given to me, I cut the cars, but honestly, I don't even think I need it. So I'm going to give it to somebody. And I have a digital spot track with the transformer. And then there's the analog. So whoever gets it, they're going to get a track. I think I even have a new analog part too. So they'll have us. All they got to do is get the cars. So my nephew, he wants, if he's serious about it, I will give it to him. But if he's the type of person who's going to take it and don't, first of all, when I give somebody something, it's theirs. I don't want it back. It's a gift. It shouldn't be like that if you give something to somebody. But I want them to use it. So whoever I give it to, it'd be nice if they set a layout up. And then they can have friends come over. Maybe even I will get invited to come over. And then to start off, maybe I could start something, get some people into this, especially younger people. I'm hoping my son will like it once it's up. When he was younger, he liked it. All the girls like it. I know that. But they're both moved out. So one of them's far away, but her kids love this stuff. So because I had the XCX. But anyways, I'm gonna try to attempt to open this up. And I definitely need the cheaters because I'm not seeing crap out of this. So when I watch MP, he said to take the black wire off. So it looked pretty simple. I don't want to fry my You know, I bitch about this Omni slap box, only what it costed. And some of the workmanship I don't think was that great. But it is nice. You know, I'm only being honest, you know. I mean, if I was to sell something or make something like the case, it's like kind of, for that kind of money, it should be freaking nice. When I first seen it, I got mad and I looked at it. I really bitched about it. Because I paid like $1,600 for this thing. I think it's overpriced. Jim's probably going to get mad at me, but I'm only being real. But he is a really swell guy. Nice to talk to. When I wanted it, I didn't have to buy it, but I wanted it. So I paid for it. But sorry, Jim, I know I'm bitching, but I really do. I'm only being honest with you. I think it's overpriced. But you made something nice and people want it, so they're going to pay for it. But when I seen the case, I was like, for that, because I have some, I bought it a long time ago, black walnut to make jewelry boxes out of. But when I seen it, I wanted to make a new case, but why? It's underneath the bench. And I'm like, I'm going to be looking at it just to turn it on. But that's a lot of money. So he just said, MP said, just to disconnect the black wire. So, well, I hate doing stuff like this because I'm a greenhorn and it seems to be pulled up hard. There's some tape here. So this shit makes me nervous, but that's what he said. He said pull the black wire off. So that one came out easy. And that one came out easy. So, you know what? If it screws up, I could always put it back. But it's just like he said. And then, I love him. I love you, MP, man. You're really cool. Most of the guys are really cool. I really enjoy watching you guys because it really, my body kind of gets me down. I'm just trying to stay alive. You know, sometimes I get the way I feel I just got to keep pressing forward, that's all. So, I hope I can inspire some people that's going through the same thing I'm going through. But, you know, when I get down here, I'm having fun, man. It's like, because it's just, I'm talking to you guys and I know you guys who enjoy what I do. I think they appreciate it, just like I appreciate them. You know, but it's fun. I bought these little screwdrivers. Well, I had them now, like, wow, maybe 6 years. I got them at Harbor Freights. They're nice. It's got the little case, so I put them right back because you see how TV rolls. I got stuff. Oh, look at this, look at my man cave. Excuse me, all over the place. Well, this month I'm hoping to collect my Social Security retirement because I'm 62. I'm over 62 now. I turned 62 in June, and You know, I see people, the state gives free money out to people who don't even work, okay? I don't mind helping anybody because you should help people, but not people that don't deserve it, or if they're getting free money, they should make them work. Because I signed up for this crap and I worked. I've been working since a kid, my brothers and myself. I had good parents. They started off working, But anyways, and I like work, but my body's kind of messed up. Like I talked to brother firefighter this morning, Danny, who was super nice. I really love the guy. I was mentioning to him how the chief mentioned to me, I could do road jobs, but I can't because of, I got, they say, there's a word for it when you can't hold your pee. It's not incontinent. That's what it is, incontinent. When I gotta pee, look out. I gotta go, man. Then if I don't go in time, I have a bowel movement. I already had like 3 accidents on my job, so. And plus it stresses my heart out, so. But I actually, when I worked for the city, for the fire department, I worked part-time. I worked with trouble use and people who I worked at a place that people have low self-esteem, and I even worked at a place severely handicapped. We have to change them and feed them, and that was really, I enjoyed that, but it made me so sad, It was beating me up. So anybody who does that line of work, I really praise them because it's really hard, man. But anyways, all the time I worked at the firehouse, I worked them jobs. I worked another job so my wife, which she'd be my ex-wife, could stay home with my children because we didn't want anybody watching our kids. So, but anyway, so the 27th, I got to talk to these people. So hopefully, my cousin told me, he said it took him like, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks, maybe something like that. 6 to 8 weeks. I'm thinking maybe 6. So if I get that, then I can get stuff done around here, and then I'll be able to, Lord will, splurge a little bit more to get my stuff, because my bills got to come first. I usually pay one bill off, and I didn't. I went and bought track. I did a monthly payment. So, but guess what? When the end of the month, TB's gonna pay that right off. I ain't gonna have it. So that'd be knocked out. Then they just got the regular stuff. What I think's really ridiculous is this, my cell phone bill. I think that's a joke. Well overpriced. I wish the government stepped in on that. And also, I don't have cable, but I pay for the Wi-Fi because I have a Roku box. That's another thing. Tomorrow, I have to go to the cable and get my cable bill fixed because 4th of July come around, and I wanted to see the 4th of July parade here. So what I did was, Spectrum, that's the cable we had, they said you get a free trial or whatever. Well, I punched in with it with my Roku box, and then I couldn't even get it to come up because electronic stuff don't go. So I tried to reverse it and I couldn't. So I called them up. I didn't have people working out of their houses, and the guy was kind of a jerk. So I was like, and I wasn't nasty to him. I just said, never mind, I'll go to the cable place. So when I went to the cable place, they got like, I don't know, I think, maybe 6 spots where there's somebody who could help you. What's the sense in having that many? There's only 2 people there. So you have to go to the kiosk and put your name in. And this one lady and I were talking, and a guy, because they were all saying how long we've been here for. I was like, I was there too long. I was actually there almost a half an hour. I thought their machine was broken. I seen the guy, because it was broke the last time I was trying to use it, because you could pay for your cable bill. So after being there for like a half hour, the guy said it worked, so I went and paid my stuff on it. I didn't get to talk to anybody. So, but anyways, folks, back to slot cars. So here's the other black wire I learned from MP. Now see, that pulled out easy. That one pulled out easy. But the other one pulled out hard. So just say, you know what? I'm just going to save this stuff. I'll put the tape back down. Also, guys, I've been watching a lot of guys how to make guardrails, but I'm going to do my own thing. I haven't seen it on the internet yet. There's plastic molding at Home Depot. I think it'd be the right size, because I just was watching, actually, I watch a lot of racing on YouTube. The Le Mans races, I watch a lot of those. F1, I've been into this stuff since a kid. I didn't just come into it, I've been into it. So, I have also a racetrack near me. It's in New York State. You can look it up. It's called Lebanon Valley Speedway. It's like from my house, it's probably like, I would say 6 miles, maybe 6 to 8, something like, no, we'll play it safe, we'll say 10. We'll say 10. I don't think it's that far, but we'll say 10. And they got a dirt track there. I love those kind of cars. And then they also have Top Fuel. No nitromethylene. They burn alcohol. So, Lord willing, I'll get to go and film some of that. You know, but nothing long, just short, because I want to enjoy that stuff. You know what? I just used to go there just for Top Fuel, but I've been there for monster trucks. But I had an uncle, my grandmother's brother, that went. He lived over and came to New York. You know, and he went all the time, every weekend. So I'm going this year, Lord willing. As long as my ticker's still working, I can still. My thing is, if I do go, I can't take those water pills. I gotta, or if I do take them, I gotta make sure I don't drink too much fluid. Like, I didn't drink too much fluid today, so really I haven't been peeing that much. But I have to. You gotta really watch out so you don't mess your kidneys up. Let's see, I gotta get, after this. Is that right? Something's not right. Something's, wow, I was way off. I thought I stripped it, but I didn't. Just wasn't lined up right. So, I even get tired doing this. The thing is, I was so scared about dying. I mean, I didn't do nothing, no exercise. Still don't really. My exercise really is walking from the parking lot, my truck to the parking lot, to one of those scooter things with the basket. And then, so the only exercise I get really is when I go to Harbor Freights. I love tools, so, I mean, I love tools. Wow. So, that's where I walk around, but it's like painful. Then this neuropathy I have is no joke. But when I was a kid, I was young. It's like I was 18. I worked for my friend who's passed away, Brian Goins. He was a great guy. He built his own house. And I was like, why would you want to build your house there? There's a neighborhood he grew up in, but he did. He really did. He built his own house, and he put a cinder block. He put a cinder block foundation in, but he used to race with me all the time too. You know. I forgot where I was going there with that. When I talk, I switch gears a lot. Oh, there it is. And usually too, when I'm working with screws, I have magnetic dishes. I got that idea working from my father-in-law, Joe Milnati, who I love very much. He passed away too. It just sucks, but you know, he had farming equipment and all that stuff. When I went to help him with one of his pieces of equipment, and he used one of those dishes, so I go, I asked him where he got it. He got it at Harbor Freight, so I have a couple of them. You can't have enough of them things. Except they're over there, I'm too lazy to go get it, but anyways, I'll have to let MP slot how it worked out, but I disconnected these now, so I'm going to incorporate it. Let me pull these off. See, now my vision's kind of screwed up. But I'm going to incorporate it, I think down that way, either down that way or this way. But tomorrow, I'm going to really try my hardest to make another film, I don't know what recording, you know. Look, I'm almost 30 minutes now. But it's fun talking to you guys. I hope you enjoy it. But anyways, I have a 4-lane, so I got to incorporate probably, let me show you guys. This is what I got so far. I have I got a straight lane that's in the far back, and on top of that, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have S curves going like this. So, and then down here, I have my bridging like that. Now this thing, this curve right here is going to keep going up towards the aquarium, I think. Loop back down, almost like a figure 8 kind of. And then I got to make it so. Let me see if I can show you. I hope you guys can see this. You know, I'm not good, so bear with me. Okay. Here's the bridge. So this bridge is going to go over here. And what I did was, let's see, I got some styrofoam holding it up, but that's just in the meantime. So, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I got a switch lane in the middle, and I got two straight piece of track in here. And then that's what it looks like. So tomorrow it'll look better. Sorry about that. Let's see. See, I did this. So, and then I'm going to have track in the middle too. And then over here, of course, I'm going to have my pit lane. So, yeah, shit. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It'd be nice if I can get my girlfriend's daughter to film for me, and then that way, ooh, see, I'm out of breath. Just my heart is that screwed up, but I'm still here. Just that walking around, I'm exhausted. But I haven't eaten that much, to be honest with you. Tonight, I went at my niece's. I had a beer, and I'm not even supposed to have that. I did have one. It was IPA beer, kind of like bitter. You know, I like something more. I mean, in the refrigerator, I got Blue Moon, but once that's gone, I'll probably go back to Miller Beer or Bud Light. I even like Rolling Rock. One of my favorite beers is Hefeweizen, a German beer. Put lemon in it, you know. I used to, when I was younger, I loved going and watching karaoke. Oh, man. There's some talented people, man, but it makes me laugh, you know. It's fun. Hold on, man. I don't know, I'll talk a little bit more. I don't know. Guys, they do a lot of shorts. I don't really watch shorts too. I do watch shorts, but I like to just sit down and watch some people talk and learn from them. Like I watch Diesel Creek. If you guys like, I love heavy equipment. This guy, the Diesel Creek guy, he takes stuff that's been sitting a long time, all rusted, whatever, pulls it all apart, puts it back together. I would like his property, you know. My life's, you know, nobody knows how much more time he got, but I just wish I had property where I could have heavy equipment, you know, just to fart around with. Like my uncle, he wanted to give me his tractor. It was an old Farmall, but it was nice, you know. Where am I going to keep it? I live like in a neighborhood. I can't. There's no room. So that kind of stunk, but I love, before I'm done, I do want to run some heavy equipment. Like I love combines. I love farm equipment. I could look at that stuff. I bulldozers. I have a friend, actually, both my brothers hang around him. And he had a bulldozer, but my feet are so big with these shoes, I wouldn't have been able to operate it right. And so he says, I'll sit on the side. I told him no. Because if he ever fell off and I ran over him, I couldn't live with myself. So you got to be able to operate tools safe. You can't ham and egg it. You got to do it right. You know. But anyways, I guess I'm gonna go upstairs because I need more curbs. I have these, and I think I got enough. I definitely got enough of these. I might even have some of these left over. You know, this is what I got from Pro Tinker. I got a whole pile of them, man. So that racetrack I got from my friend There's only one broken track. It's got like 4 pegs, but it still pegs together. And it was really taken care of. The box is kind of crummy, but that has everything there. You know, my heart. I want to give it to my nephew. I just want him to use it. You know, I don't want it to be like, have you used it yet? No. What? Oh, excuse me. What, hon? I'm on a thing.
Oh, I'm going to bed.
All right, good night. I'll see you in a little bit. I love you too. I'm sorry. My girlfriend's really sick. But, she don't feel good. She's got a headache. That's tough. You know, some old people, they don't, like our parents are in good condition. They're in their 80s. You know, both my parents are gone. My dad died, he was 51. And my mother died, wow, I think this is the 3rd year now, because my wife's been dead 4 years. It's terrible. But anyways, getting back to this, so right here I have like 3 piles like this of this. They're 160 curves. And that's what I got, 3 sets. And that's all it came with. So all the bigger curves and the smaller curves, I bought those. I bought some from Amazon. I bought some from, I think, Pro Tinker. And then I got some at in Foxborough, Hobby Quarters. So the next batch I ordered, I think they're 230s. I ordered those from Carrera, the Carrera store. And I think I ordered, they're the bigger ones. What are they, 160 or something like that? They're the you know, they're longer, you know, a wider radius. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. You can turn on a switch on a curve anyways. But then when I was at Hobby Quarters for bank, I was going to get bank curves, but he didn't have them yet. But I went and bought the outside pieces like this. And they're banks. I don't even have banks now. I was going to do banks. I still might. I just don't want to have a ton of track left over. You know, what I say, I tell you these guys, I forget that quick. $160 curves. And these ones that pull the wire out is $160. Well, I have a lot of those. So what's coming tomorrow are the single straights. I ordered quite a few of those. But they don't have power to them. Like the ones that have power, that's for the pit lane. The other ones, I don't need nothing but power, you know. I do want to get a couple power attachments though, because I want a couple towers, those Carrera towers. You know, I want a couple of those. And then like I have the piece for the Wi-Fi for my Omni slot box, because I'm having a TV there and maybe a TV down here. And then maybe one there. I'm not sure yet, you know. I have to see how far we could see. But that's it. Slot car family so far. See, I left the screwdriver out. That's a. I don't think I was even looking into the camera when I was talking. My mind's all over the place. I went to death. One of my friends died. Fellow firefighter, West. He was really cool. He's gone on now. to a better place. And then my cousin Karen died. She passed away last week. So this Saturday, I went to West's this past Saturday. And then my cousin Karen, who was good to me and my brothers. You know, we hung around her brothers. It was really fun growing up. And she always made us a nice birthday cake. She was into cake decorating. And then she made me a really nice football. And I kept it down here. And it was damp down here. And I didn't realize it. Because the pipe was leaking. But it was a football clock. And it got broken. I wanted to cry because I had it all those years. And she gave it to me, I believe I was in 9th grade. But I started playing football for the junior high school. So I had it all that time. Then another year earlier than that, she gave me a nice round, it was like a sea captain steering wheel. It was painted brown, and then it had the captain with the raincoat in the middle of it. I had it all that time, and that got broke too. I have so many good memories of her. She had 2 daughters, and then Erica has 1 child, and then Veronica has 3. A boy and 2 girls. But it's just sad to get old, man. I mean, I'm not that old, but my body's toast. Too much fun. Not drinking and none of that stuff. Just working and powerlifting, that kind of stuff really tears you up. Your joints. You know. I was on testosterone therapy with no break. That stuff. If you guys are on it, be very careful because it can mess with your blood cells. It made me have too many red blood cells. And then I have no testosterone now. So I don't feel that good, but you guys make me feel good. I have to find Rahul's email because I was talking to Dan and Warren last night in Slap Valley because I know he mentioned Rahul selling some cars. And I know F1, those type of cars are expensive, but it's something like the Sammy Slap Box. I really wanted it. So those cars I know, they're going to be expensive, but I really want those. I love F1 cars, but I love Panteras. I love Panteras. And I love Corvettes. And this is one of my favorite cars. My brother Ronnie bought this car. The detail, this is a Carrera, but the detail is so awesome. You see the driver in there? I love this car. And then I love Corvettes too. I have let's see. I have two big 124 scale Corvettes. And then I have I believe I showed you guys. Actually, I have. This is sweet too. And then I love this car, but this car needs a total overhaul. It needs definitely a new guy. This guy's shot. And it needs new tires. I love this car. And then I have my wife loved Jaguars. I'm pretty sure I showed this to you guys before. I love this car too. But if my wife was still alive, no matter what, I would have bought her a Jaguar. My wife loved Jaguars. But not no old one, a new one. But I also have 132 scale vet, I believe, over there. But I wanna get a nice yellow one. It's another brand though. B something B. I have to start writing stuff down when I talk to you guys and have like a cheat sheet because I forget, man. My short-term memory's kind of toast. My long-term memory is really good. That's really good. You know, I love the color of this car too. That's wild. So there was one on eBay. I think they wanted like $200 for it. It was like a kind of like an almond colored car. It was. I wish I bought it now. That's what I mean. If you really want something, you'll buy it. It's so outrageous the prices, but Carrera has. They might have 3 more of these in different colors, so I want to get them eventually. I just have to. I'm going to go after this because I'm working on an hour now. I really need I miss my job because when I worked for the city, of course, I made more money. You know, I got to get my mattress is toast. My mattress goes like this. I think, don't quote me on it, but I'm almost positive I paid, because my wife wanted it in my Anne Marie. I'd buy her anything. I loved her that much. The bedroom set costed like, I took a loan out for it, like $10,000. I mean, a guy don't need nothing like that, but I did buy it. It's a beautiful set. But the mattress, I think, cost $3,000. And it's made for a heavy guy, you know. But it's old. The springs are broke. I have my old dog cushion at it. So, realistically, I should have bought that before I bought any of this stuff. Because my back's killing me. And then, my slider, my deck is shot. My deck's like 40 years old. That's all listed. You shouldn't, you know. So I'm hoping I get this money. You know, if I could do road work, I would have all my stuff, no problem, but I can't. I'm all done. Driving, I'm done because my peeing situation. Like I had to go to the bathroom that time. I come out of BJ's warehouse with food, and then as soon as I get out of there, I'm already driving down the road, and all of a sudden I had to pee because I took that pill. And then I beelined it to Walmart. I couldn't even make it to Walmart, so Walmart had all these things of fertilizer, you know, pallets of them. So I drove my truck down there, pulled my pants down, started peeing. The lady, I know the lady seen me. I'm not going to pee in my truck. It was dark. It just started raining. Then all of a sudden, I had to have a bowel movement. So you can see where that went. So I have to make sure before I go anywhere, I have to time my medicine when I take it. But anyways, guys, enough of that personal. I just thought I'd shoot that out there to you. If you guys are taking testosterone, be very careful. You know, stuff can, like I said, if a message, it can make you feel good in one way, but that could screw you up bad. You know, and then prostate trouble. You know, I gotta go back too pretty soon. Keep up with that too, guys. You know, I take this stuff called Flomax. If you have trouble peeing, please go to a urologist. You know, if you're my age, even younger, it can happen to you. Go to a urologist because that's what they do, that part of the anatomy. And you'll be thanking them because I got so I couldn't even pee. I thought I was gonna, you know, but they gave me the stuff. It's on TV, Flomax. I have no problems now, none. I take it before I go to bed. But Slot Car family, I've been yakking up a storm here. I showed you my track. I showed you what's going on. Lord willing, tomorrow my shipment. I was hoping it was going to come today because it gets me charged up. Because once I get, then I gotta get some more to go outside the track to make it wider for the 124th. I have to get quite a few of those. I have some, but like I said, I went and bought some that are for bent curves. I thought of trying to, but I'm not going to do that. Use a heat gun to kind of see if I could melt the plastic and bring the radius down, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just keep them so maybe down the road or I don't know. Maybe down this in somewhere I can incorporate bent curves. But I definitely gonna make like a kind of like a figure eight down that way, kinda, because I want it to go partial under the bridge, so it'll look like this underneath the bridge, coming back out again. So, and then I got plans on I think it's called, is it Masonite? It's like a brown cardboardy stuff they use for in back of cabinets. I might lay that down on the carpet, like cut the radius of the track, what it is, and then put my scenery on top of that, like my mountains, build on that, because say down the road when I do finally pass, I think I'm going to leave this to I talked to my son to leave it up for a while, so when my grandchildren come back into town, they can use it. Or if he don't want it, I want to, if my oldest daughter, she gets a place that has a room for it, I want her to have it with the kids, whoever I give it to, I would like to keep it in the family, but nobody has a place his size, My brother Steve, he's got a raised ranch, so he can't. And his garage is full of all kinds of stuff. My baby brother Sean, he's got so much junk. Him and my baby brother and myself are like my father. Kind of got, excuse my language, shit everywhere, My brother Rodney's really organized, he's got, it's like perfect, I hope to get this organized down here. So I really want to build a tool shed. I need my son to help me. If he helps me or my brothers when they can get them, because that's not hard to build. Except this city, I don't know how it is where you live. These guys are jerks here. They're like, they're tax crazy. My taxes when I bought this house was $750, I think, a year. Now it's like, I think it's $2,200 a year. So I already paid half, and then I pay the other half in December. Somewhere around there. Something like that. And then, but when my tool shed, then my planter can go out there. The bigger tool chest, when I get it, can go out there. my chop saw. Oh, and I have a lot of air tools because I was planning on building decks, but the guy I was hoping to work with, that time when the stock market went deep six, the economy got bad, he lost his business. So, but in the meantime, my body turned into a big bowl of crap. So, I have dollies. I have just, I showed you guys, I have a lot of just stuff. Totes. I really don't want to get rid of them. I could put one into the other, and then just put the tops, a top on one of them, and then put the tops on the side. Hopefully, if I do get the tool shed built, I put all that crap out there. Because really, on in my pool table, I don't know what's going on with that. I know people, they build pool tables and then they get used and then they just sit. So I had it for a while. My ex-wife bought it for me for a Christmas present. We were first together, so. And we used it a lot. But then where it was upstairs, I needed the room to put our bedroom up there because we kept having more kids. But on top of the pool table, I used to set up HO set on top of it, but I put plywood down and then the HO trains too, on and off. Or we would set the HO set up in the living room floor. I like it on the table. I still like HOs. I found a site last night. Is it called Cherry Valley Raceway? I think that's the name of it. It's the best. That HO set and then Indy Slot Car. Those guys. I like their HO tracks the best. Them and this, I think it's called Cherry Valley Raceway. You got to check that out. I'm almost positive. But okay, Slot family. It's almost an hour, me flapping the jaw. I feel like having some diet soda really bad. I got my friend bought it to me. It's Coke Zero. Because I haven't been buying the other. Oh, I've been buying, I drank the rest of it though, Diet Birch Beer Soda. I love that. I do. But I've been trying to just drink ice water. And then for our sugary drink, my girlfriend bought me some iced tea. It's a raspberry iced tea. That's like my favorite. But I think I'm gonna sign off. Just show you this baby. F1. This thing, believe it or not, is one of my fastest cars. It's a Scale Electric. It is wicked. It's the quietest car I own. I love F1 cars. I watch F1. It's one that has is it the 10 most accidents, which is really crazy. Those guys, to me, they remind me of fighter pilots. Instead of driving a jet airplane like an F-16 or something, that's insane. Some of the crashes kind of made me sick. Because just your body get tossed around like that, So a lot of people die too. Their aorta rips from their heart, or your neck with the way they build the chassis and the seat and everything, and they really got you in there good, so to keep you safe. That violent, driving almost 200 miles an hour. That's insane. I would love to try it if I could. I would. Just on a straightaway, of course, open it up on the curbs. Them guys know the limitations of the car, their life is on the line, you know, for something they really have passion for. They love it. But Slot family, I hope you enjoy my content. I know I kind of talk a little bit, go off the beaten path. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you, well, I was telling you about prostate stuff and heart or blood. Make sure you get it tested. If that's because of what the medicine's supposed to keep me safe. That's my diet right now. That's it. If I needed medicine, I would be feed up. And I don't want to be feed up. I don't want to be in pain, but that's just part of nature. Nobody's fault, not God's fault. Some of it was my fault because I love sports, you know. Snowmobile, I've been in snowmobile accidents. But anyways, I'll just keep talking. So I love you, Slot family. Love one another. Treat people kind. And be safe. And have a great night. Peace out.